Woodward Sports Network, let's go!
Man. Woo-wee.
Are we live?
We are live. It is opening day, downtown Detroit. What a crazy experience this has been to set up this whole broadcast, because at first, you didn't know if it was going to happen, and then all of a sudden, they opened up Comerica Park. We're like, all right, it's going to be full blow for opening day. And then it's like, okay, well, we opened up Comerica Park, but you're not allowed down here. And luckily, we were able to team up with probably the most responsible bar in the city right now. We are live at the Brass Rail all day today for Tigers opening day. Good morning to you. My name is Stick. We got Corey here with me. We also have Joey. Obviously, a little bit different setup than we're normally used to, but this is awesome. We're here. It's opening day. Brass Rail opens at 9 a.m., so we got about an hour before people start coming in. And if you didn't know about what's going on with the capacity and what's going on with downtown, all bars can operate at 50% capacity, up to 100 people in each bar. So the Brass Rail, they took reservations. So if you're trying to walk by and see us, you may not be able to walk right in right away, but just hang out. We got people walking around outside. We got beads given away. We got all types of stuff going on. It's opening day, man. We were not going to miss opening day for Woodward Sports.
Hey, so what do you do? So when I throw these beads at you, what do you do?
Me personally?
For females. I wonder what they do with these beads right here, because it's going to be a fun day. And you know the best way to get it started, Stick?
What's that? Hey!
I can't believe it's here.
Man, it's been a wild ride. So here we are, opening day. Everybody that is in the comments right now on Facebook and YouTube, we appreciate you. Drop some opening day memories that you've had, or even if you got a picture that you could throw up that we could highlight, because opening day is just such a holiday here in Detroit. It's beyond most cities. I mean, Milwaukee is the only one I've ever heard of that is on par with what we do here in Detroit. And here we are, man. It's here. It's a new Tigers season. And it's also the sign of summer, right? That's what opening day means to me.
Is it the sign of summer? It's cold as hell outside. It's freezing.
We were here setting up late last night.
Yes.
Once again at the Brass Rail Pizza Bar in Detroit. And on the drive home, it was freaking snowing.
Yeah.
Snow.
But you know what? That doesn't stop Detroiters. It goes back to that old common saying, I don't care if it's snowing, I want you hoeing. And that's what we do. We out here, man. It does not matter. 30 degrees, negative 20 degrees. I've been to opening days when it's been literally 10 degrees and we're in the stands freezing our ass off.
See, that's too much for me.
Yeah?
Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, Corey strolled down here this morning to the Brass Rail, and even before we walked in the door, he's like, "Man, it's cold. It's too cold."
I'm a punk when it comes to the weather. I mean, I can deal with it being too hot, fine, all right, but it's too cold, punk.
Right.
One thing that I'm mad about is every single year I come downtown for opening day, I always got to go take my basic bitch photo right there in front with the tiger.
Did you get it this year?
I didn't get it yet. I don't feel right. And it's always in the same exact Ty Mopkins exclusive starter jacket. I wear this thing one day a year because, let's be real, I probably can't pull this off any other day besides opening day.
No, that jacket's fresh. You need to get me one of those.
Yeah, Corey, you got to show off your shirt too, man. That's the new Woodward sports gear for today. I got our hoodie on, the Woodward baseball hoodie. But opening day, guys, what is a memory that you had, and what does opening day mean for each one of you?
I mean, for opening day for me means drinking a lot of alcohol, looking at a lot of Canadian women.
Canadian women?
He keeps talking about the Canadians.
Canadians aren't allowed over here this year.
I know. That's why this opening day sucks for me already. I'm not going to see them. But no, just having memories with my friends. A lot of us work jobs where we weren't able to see each other throughout the whole year. So,
right.
But everybody kind of takes off on opening day. So just being able to take off and link up with them and, knock back a couple, watch maybe an inning or two of the game, and then just kind of walk around the whole city. Those are some of my greatest memories.
Nice. We're getting some comments that Corey's mic is a little low. Let's turn this up. Joey's on audio today, so that's a little different setup down here. But Joey, what are some of your favorite opening day memories?
So this is going to be a tough one for me this year because every other year has been a little bit different for me because in previous years, I've always been single. This is the first year that I am off the market, so I'm going to just take this bottle of 8 Mile Vodka and just pour one out. I got pour one out because, listen, I'm happy. I'm a happily engaged man, but this is the first time that I am at opening day not a single man, and it feels different.
What's different about it?
It's just that's my favorite thing always is going around flirting, spitting game, saying what up to everybody, and I can still do that minus the spitting game and flirting. I could just say what up to everybody. How about you, Stick?
I mean, I love opening day. I've been going back and forth downtown literally for, 24 years now, because my first big opening day was back when I first started in radio at 93.1 DRQ, and it was at Hockeytown Cafe. It was with Jay Towers and Rachel Hunter when they had a morning show together. And I didn't really realize the scope of opening day until I experienced my first one down here as part of a radio station. And, this was back when Uncle Cracker was big. Remember Uncle Cracker, everybody?
Oh, yeah.
The Follow Me guy and all that, You Make Me Smile, that dude,
Lord.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know that song. How does it go?
I'm not doing it again.
How does it go?
But either way, man, I just rolled down here, and it was a morning show, obviously, and I was like, okay, we'll get down there like the normal time, and I got down here, and the city was absolutely packed. I mean, packed. And they were doing a pig roast. We had DJs, live bands, 3 floors of Hockeytown, all packed all the way down. Hockeytown's not even open today, which is crazy. And it just set the tone for what I expect out of my opening days. And ever since then, man, I get up early. I treat it kind of like St. Patrick's Day. I have my shower beer. I'll drive down, get a good parking spot for the day, and then just fill up a backpack full of liquor and beer and just walk around the town. Obviously, you can't do that today. You may be able to, but there's nobody tailgating. So you're not going to run into all your friends and stuff like that. So
Corey, because you've been talking about this little Camelback for a couple of days now, did you happen to kind of finesse one?
No, I didn't.
You don't got one?
Didn't get a chance to. It really sucked, too, because I was trying to find them. Went on Amazon. It wasn't going to get here in enough time, so I just said, all right, let me just wave the white flag.
So no Camelback for you today?
No, but I do have some other things up my sleeve.
Oh, well, we got to give a shout out to 8 Mile Vodka.
We got to give them an official welcoming, actually.
That's what I was just going to do, man, because I was going to say we could put this in your Camelback if you had it, but, you don't want to take it out of this beautiful bottle, but damn. Shout out to 8 Mile Vodka. If you haven't,
that bottle is badass.
Yeah, and the vodka's good, too. We're no bullshitting here. If you haven't tried this, it's available at Meyer. It's going to be down here all day at the Brass Rail with us. We got this thing starting. It's called Slap Shots, where, Corey, I'm going to let you slap me, and I'm going to do a shot. How you feel about that?
Smack the
that's gonna go over
shit
well.
out of him, Corey.
That's not gonna go over
Smack
well.
the shit out of him.
Yeah, so shout out to them.
It's just such a smooth vodka, too, and it's I'm not a big alcohol drinker at all. But when it comes to this one, and the first time I'll never forget when we had the Tomey brothers and then George and everybody else at our Woodward Sports Studio, and they're like, you got to try this. And we tried it. First time in my life that I have taken a shot of vodka without a chaser because it just went down that smooth.
Right. See, now I got to try it because I'm not a vodka guy, and because of that reason, I cannot drink vodka without it being mixed.
Yeah, well, we gotta say shout out to those guys. Local companies, we love to support them, and we love to be a part of the city. So thank you guys, and yeah, man, I'm just excited. The energy down here isn't the energy that it normally is, but there's still energy here.
Yeah. It was weird. I was texting a couple of my friends, and actually one of my friends who's going to call into the show a little bit later, her name's Martha. She lives in L.A. now. She is coming back in town just for opening day because it's been a tradition of hers to always come back home no matter what for opening day. And it's just this year she was talking to me, and I was like, I honestly don't know. I don't know how it's going to be. I mean, I can promise you that every bar will be at its capacity of 100 people. But beyond that, I don't know because there's no tailgating, only 8,200 fans allowed in Comerica Park, which I'm thankful for. At least we get to be down here,
Right. Corey, we're going to keep adjusting your cam until we get this right. Slide on over a little bit more. Sorry, buddy.
Slide to the left.
Yeah, there we go. We just want to make sure Corey everybody sees his beautiful angelic face this morning. So, yeah, if you're coming downtown today, it's going to be a different scenario. You know, obviously you heard Mayor Duggan say if you don't have a ticket, don't come downtown. I think that's a little stretch. There's some parties that have sold like 1,000 tickets and stuff like that, and I think that was just kind of their pre-warning to those guys, like, hey, you know, don't be stupid. Mm-hmm. And obviously there will be people that will be stupid today. We're not going to be one of them. We are here at the Brass Rail. They're going to make sure they stick to their 50% capacity, and that's why they invited us up here. But we have a limited staff allowed in the building at this point because we didn't want to take away all of their spaces that they have for patrons down here. So thank you so much to the Brass Rail for welcoming us today. We're going to be broadcasting live all day on the Woodward Sports Network. Opening day, Tigers 2021. We didn't have an opening day last year, really, and this is the first one in 2 years. Let's take a short break, and we come back. Let's talk about our favorite Tiger of all time. You guys got one?
Oh, yeah, I got one.
All right, we'll talk about that next on the Woodward Sports Network.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com today.
Welcome back to Opening Day 2021, live from the Brass Rail on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Stick. I'm here with Corey and Joey and Adam, making sure we sound so good and look so good.
How we looking?
I'm looking better than you. I know
good.
that.
Man, why you got to do me like that?
Yeah, well,
I'm feeling good. I have to take off my jacket though. It got hot.
We all got our Woodward Sports official Opening Day shirts on, and it's just fun down here. It's going to be a fun day. I'm excited. Even though it's like 20 degrees outside, the sun is shining.
Let's be honest. Even when we got out this morning, it was cold because we've been so blessed to have these 60, 70-degree days, but it still is not bad at all.
No.
It's not unbearable. It's just a little brisk.
So you guys want to get into your favorite Tigers of all time? I mean, let's first start out with a fun stat. Jack Morris has the most opening day starts for the Tigers with 11 consecutive starts from 1980 to 1990. 7 wins and 4 losses. Solid opening day starter. Solid opening day starter. So let's get into it, guys. Who is your favorite Tiger of all time? Or do you want me to run down this top 10 list that I got, and you guys can kind of go off that?
Can we take a guess who probably is the number one?
Yeah, I don't think either of you will guess number one.
Oh, some old schooler?
Maybe.
I was gonna say JV.
Who? JV?
Yeah,
Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander. Corey, who would you put as your number one Tiger of all time?
My number one, or probably the list?
Let's do the list. Who do you think's on the list?
You know what's crazy? Not a guy I would put. He's not a guy. I have to preface it. He's not a guy I would put up there, but because he has a statue downtown, I'll probably say Ty Cobb.
You are correct, sir. Ooh. Hit him with the. There we go.
Hold up,
Joey. Yeah, there.
Hold up.
There we go. Good job, Corey. Why did you guess Ty Cobb?
Because he just has a statue downtown, right in front of the Detroit Athletic Club. I mean, he is, regardless of his opinions about me, he has a Hall of Fame. He has a Hall of Fame career, and he has a statue down here. So I was thinking like us.
Have you ever seen the movie Cobb with Tommy Lee Jones?
Nope.
Interesting movie, man. Ty Cobb was an interesting guy. Aside from the racism, dude would sit on the bench and sharpen his cleats, and he'd spike people when he slid into second. And my favorite fun fact about Ty Cobb is he didn't wear a number, and that's why when you go in Comerica Park and you see all the names in the outfield, you'll see K-Line 6 and everybody else. And then you get to Cobb. There's Cobb's name. Nothing underneath it because dude didn't wear.
If you had weapons on your cleats, I would probably want to hide as well and not have a number on my jersey.
But that's how gangster it is. Everybody thinks it's gangster to be known by a number. No. It's gangster to be known by that dude doesn't even wear a number.
That is wild.
Isn't that crazy?
See, it's one thing of a gangster level to have that 00.
Yes.
But when you got no number,
Well, you're just, yep,
it beats it.
the blank jersey it is, man. So, yeah, number 10 on this list, we're going to go with Alan Trammell. Without question, the greatest Detroit Tigers shortstop of all time in 20 seasons with the Tigers. Trammell accomplished some great things, including winning a World Series in 1984 and being selected to 6 All-Star teams.
Is that the Bless You Boys?
Yes.
Okay, because
Yep.
I wasn't born then.
Oh, man. I was like 3 when that happened because I was born in 81. So, yeah, 84. I don't really remember that squad, but obviously I remember Sparky Anderson, and I've gone back and watched it. And, those were – I wish we could have one of those types of years, like where they start out the season just completely hot and go crazy.
That would be fun to see. I mean, this is a baseball town. Look, I mean, the opening day is a holiday.
Right.
Is there going to be any luck like that this year, you think?
No. No, man.
I mean,
I think Vegas has us at 64 wins on the season. Like, this is not a good year to, like, I don't know. I don't think we'll be as bad as the 119 loss team that was, several years ago. Dude, I used to go to Comerica Park when those 119 lost teams were playing, and even the vendors were ripping on them. Like, they'd score a run, like, hey, the Tigers scored a run, buy some peanuts. Like, it was like a celebration when they did the most basic-ass shit. It was like when Roy Williams got a first down. They would just go nuts. Like, whoa, we got a run. So
it's not about to be no worse the first type year?
No. This is going to be worse to hopefully improving type year. I mean, it's in line with a lot of the rest of the way our Detroit sports teams are going right now, except, these two could be between the Red Wings and the Tigers. I think they're furthest at this point.
Battling for the best of the worst teams in Detroit.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Damn, that sucks.
It is
We
different.
need a playoff somewhere around here, damn it.
I know, man. And you know what we need? We need a championship parade. Like that's what we need. Those things are so fun.
In all seriousness, when you look at our teams right now, could you say that this is the worst batch of teams in a city?
Yes.
Yeah,
ever?
I think we've
Ever?
gone. I think we've gone 2,000 days or something like that without a playoff.
It's been a long time. Like, think about a kid that was born, just hit his stride, loving sports at 10, and now he's 16 and we haven't done shit. Like, we just stole his sports prime to get him really involved. Let's get to number 9 on this list. We went with Alan Trammell at 10, so Sweet Lou can't be far behind. Number 9, second baseman Sweet Lou Whitaker. Whitaker made his MLB debut with the Tigers in September of 1977 and remained with the team till 1995. That is a hell of a run, man.
18 years.
Yeah, he was named American League Rookie of the Year in 1978, was selected to 5 All-Star teams. Whitaker was also a part of the 1984 team that won the World Series. Batting average for his career, 276. Home runs, 244. RBIs, 1,084. 2,390 games played.
Damn.
I got to ask you a quick question, Stick.
What you got?
As you breaking down into these stats and going back into the history of the Detroit Tigers organization,
That's right.
in different sports, when the season starts, it's always an excitement for that game to be back. What is your excitement for opening day? Is it opening day and the festivities and the parties and what Detroit looks like, or is it actually baseball is back? I'm so excited to watch.
It's both, if Christmas fell on New Year's, you'd be excited for both, and that's the way it is for me. I'm excited because the game is back, but I'm also excited. I was talking about this with Terry Foster, I think it was last week, this is the best we see of Detroit. And even when Detroit was horrible to come downtown and the city was just dilapidated, I'm talking 2004, 2005, when I was living in this city, I was down by Belle Isle. There was always these few moments that became great moments in the city, and it was man, if we could do this more often,
right,
we would be a great. It showed flashes that we're there if we just had more things like this to do. So really, that's what opening day has always meant to me. Just looking around, everybody's smiling, everybody's wearing the same colors, everybody's happy, and it's I don't want to use the term magical, but it's almost magical.
Yeah.
Do you think this should become just a Detroit thing for all of the teams, just regardless, just have make opening day or the first game a celebration?
I'm surprised it doesn't have something like that with football being as big as it is.
Football, I will say this. For the first Lions home game, Eastern Market used to go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, all lines, but there's only 8 home games. So,
Yeah, so it's all of 'em.
You could go hard as hell every Sunday, 8 weeks, 8 Sundays out of the year. You know, baseball, there's 162 of these, 81 at home.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think you can force other teams to get excited for opening day. Like, you can't fake this. This is organic. This is something that's Detroit-owned and something that's special to this city. So, you know, like, other cities could try to manufacture it and, like, throw a fair or try to get more people down there. But if the city doesn't give a shit at this point, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, here this opening day is taken seriously. Like my friend, she lives in North Carolina, and I was telling her, hey, you got to come to Detroit for opening day one year. And she's like, I don't what's the big deal. I'm like, opening day is the big deal. It's like when you come here. That's because she's never been to Detroit. So I said I wanted that to be her first experience of Detroit coming on opening day. So then you're able to see what Detroit is really like. Not the stuff that national media puts on there. Like, oh, you go to Detroit, you're going to get knocked upside your head immediately.
Oh, you're going to get shot. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, we've heard the narrative. It's fine. You know, we were the most dangerous city in the world for a while. We're not anymore, so quit with that shit. We've done better. We're not great, but we've done better.
Everybody has their bad parts, too.
Yes. You know, have you ever been to Baltimore? That is the only city I've ever been to where I was like, oof, glad we're not Baltimore.
No, I will say this. I'm glad that we're not Southside Chicago.
Yeah, Southside Chicago. Although, man, like, I know Southside's rough. One time I got stuck down there, and I was walking. There was, like, a salon. There was a nice restaurant. I was like, this shit would never be in Detroit. Like, so, like, I was like, as much as there's just people piled on top of people there, it's definitely different than what we got going on here. They still have functioning, like, grocery stores and whatnot on the south side of Chicago. That for a long time here in Detroit, there were no grocery stores in Detroit.
And still barely are.
Still, yeah. And then you go to black-owned grocery stores, and I think there's one on, like, 6 Mile and Grand River, like, out in that area. Because I did an event out there for Mix 92.3 back in the day.
Not many.
But, yeah, I think that's the last, black-owned grocery store in the city. I may be wrong.
I do know of somebody that is about to open one, though.
Good.
Yeah,
Clap it up. Number 8 on this list. Starting pitcher, Mickey Lolich, legend. Mickey Lolich made his MLB debut in 1963, was a 3-time All-Star, including 1971, helped lead the Tigers in 1968 to a World Series championship, and was named MVP after going 3-0, including a Game 7 win over Bob Gibson.
Oh, damn.
Right? Like, you want something on the resume? You beat Bob Gibson in a Game 7, and not only that, go 3-0 in the World Series. So I'm assuming he won Game 1, Game 4, and Game 7. Wild.
Crazy as heck.
Ballin'. 3.45 ERA. That's, it's not crazy, but pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good.
Let's get to your guys' favorite players of all time before we keep moving. Oh, thank you. And shout out to everybody on Twitter right now.
Twitter, YouTube, we're live
Twitter,
everywhere.
You were giving us trouble this morning, but we're on it. We got you, and make sure you give us a retweet.
Especially our Woodward Sports Network app where you can listen live anywhere you go. But my actual favorite one, it's got nothing to do with baseball, as crazy as that is. My number one is Stick.
What?
A.K.A. Justin Verlander for gifting us with Kate Upton and that Cat Daddy video.
Oh, the gift that keeps on giving.
That's all.
How
can you not have him as your favorite Tiger?
No, Verlander's one of my favorite Tigers. Actually, my favorite Tiger isn't even on this list, which is crazy to me.
Who's your fave?
I'll get to my favorite. Don't worry about that, Joey. Don't worry about that. We got to save the suspense. Charge! I'll just do that all day, and I'll just yell charge randomly. Corey, who's your favorite Tiger? Who's your Tiger?
I don't want to go with everybody's pick. I know everybody's going to probably pick Miguel Cabrera. Not going to go there. I'm going to go with the guy who provided me my favorite Tiger moment. I'm going to go Maglio Ordonez.
The walk-off against the A's.
On Houston Street.
Yep.
It was just – I remember I was just about to leave the house. I was watching the game. I was about to leave the house to go, just dip out. I'm like, nah, hold on. I don't want to catch this in the car. I have a feeling he about to knock this out. Rest is history.
Yeah.
I think I almost got a I was staying in Ypsilanti at that time at Roundtree Apartments. I probably got a noise violation for that because I was just jumping up and down, screaming, just like, oh, shit. My cousin, he has the greatest story about it. He was working as a store manager of a grocery store, and he said he was in the back watching the game. He said soon as Maglio hit it, he didn't even see it go off the park. He just ran up and down the aisles to the grocery store. We're going to the World Series. He just started screaming over and over. He said, yeah, I didn't even see. He said, I had to go back and watch it later. I just knew that because he used to play baseball. He just said as soon as seen him hit the bat, hit the ball, it was out.
That's what we need more of. And the other day when we were talking about Matthew Stafford and the whole tribute video the Lions did and them finding big plays, like, it goes so far back. Like, that's my biggest struggle right now with our sports teams is we need more memories right now that the teams and the players give us where it's like, damn, you remember that in 2020?
Well, we may have a shot at that this year, even though the team is not good. Miguel Cabrera has a couple milestones that he's chasing, and we're talking about 500 home runs, and I think he only needs like 13 more to get there, 5,000 hits. So those are the moments, and that's, to me, that's the special part of baseball, too, is like tracking these milestones. So even though this team isn't what we want it to be, and we're hoping they're going to grow into what they should be, obviously with all the young people we've got going on right now, you know, the Casey Mize of the world, the Screwball, Torkelson, even though he's in like A-ball right now. Hopefully in a couple years when these guys come up, we'll be ready to go. And that's really what I'm looking forward to with these guys. So let's move on this list. Number 7, I will give. You
still ain't going to tell us who yours is?
No, I'm going to say mine till the end of the list, man.
You're making us wait.
Number 7, you guys, I guarantee I will pay each one of you $50 if you know who the hell this is. Actually, I'll give you his first name. If you give me his last name, I'll give you each.
Each 50?
Each 50.
Go ahead.
Hal.
Oh.
Terry Foster's in the back raising his hand.
I know.
Hal.
Is it?
No, Terry just said it out loud. Never mind. Hal Newhouser. First pitcher to appear on this list.
You just took what I was going to say, Terry.
A Detroit native who played for the Tigers from 1939 to 1953. So that's why.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he's on the list, man. He's
you
a
made
top
it seem like my man was the 90s baby or something.
No. That's Sweet Hal coming in at 1939 to 1953. His ERA was 3.07, 1,770 strikeouts. Overall record 200 and 148. Number 6 on this list. Another old-timer guy, second baseman, Charlie Granger. Granger also a Michigan native. He was from Fowlerville, and he went to University of Michigan, spent 19 years in the major leagues. During that time, Granger was named to 6 All-Star teams and was selected to the 1937 American League MVP.
Where the hell is Fowlerville?
Fowlerville? You never been to Fowlerville Farms?
No.
Oh, it's like the best truck stop in the nation.
Come on, Corey.
I don't frequent that truck stops.
What? Yeah, man. That is the spot, dude.
He said I don't frequent that truck stop.
So when you're heading west on 96, just trying to explain to you where this damn city is, Corey.
Hey, next broadcast we're doing out in the farms at the truck stop in Fowlerville.
Fowlerville Farms, man. It's an actual landmark. And when you're heading out west, you go past Novi, past Wixom. Literally, it's pretty much where all like local Detroit radio stations stop is Fowlerville. That used to be my metric when I was driving out to the west side, and you'd be like, oh, starting to lose every station here, and that's Fowlerville.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. I would be surprised if you knew and you frequented Fowlerville. I got to be honest with you.
Going past Wixom is not really my thing.
Oh, yeah. I did say Granger. I meant Garinger. Sorry about that.
Damn, someone called you out.
Yeah, Justin Spiro. He's a stickler.
Thank you, Justin.
You know what? Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to do Joey's news, and then we'll get to the top 5 Tigers of all time, plus my top 5 Tiger who isn't on this list, which... Ooh. Charge!
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10 and a half months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
a graduate of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live on location, opening day 2021. We are at the Brass Rail, downtown Detroit, pretty much right across from Comerica Park. We are upstairs, which is awesome, overlooking their party, which is going to be fun today, but also responsible today. And that is the word of the day, responsible. We can come down, we can have fun. Just don't be an idiot while you're downtown Detroit. I mean, they're going to be out, so...
They're going to be out hard.
Yeah, they're going to be out. So just don't be an idiot. You know, you can be down here. You have rights. You have freedoms. You can be down here. Just don't abuse those freedoms today.
Get responsibly turned.
There we go. Ooh, I like that. That should be a T-shirt. Yeah. Like, I would rock that shit. Responsibly turned.
Hey, we always making everything. Let's do that.
So, Joey, you want to get into your news, man?
Yeah, let's do this. It is time to get started, and we got to start it off, obviously, what today is. The Cleveland Indians taking on our Detroit Tigers for opening day. The game starts at not 1 o'clock, guys.
Yep.
At 1:10.
1:10. Usually 1:05, so 1:10, I'm wondering why. Maybe longer national anthem or some opening day celebratory things for 5 minutes.
So we remember the great Ernie Harwell, and we got to share one of the best quotes on opening day when he said, "Opening day is a rite of spring. It's Easter, the 4th of July, and Christmas wrapped into one."
It is.
It's Easter because people fill the park like they fill the church once a year. It's 4th of July because of the fireworks. And it's Christmas because of the new players. They're all like presents the fans get to unwrap and see for the first time. And I love that quote so much because it truly is what opening day is all about. And you see it right there. I mean, people starting to come in, and you even see across the street, Grand Circus Park, people are starting to come downtown, and like we said, responsibly. Bars, restaurants, capacity to 100 people, so get downtown early and be a part of all this. And now we go to the NFL, the guy that you guys have both wanted as our wide receiver, Jamar Chase, the receiver from LSU, 4.38 40-yard dash, guys.
I hate them. I hate the,
That's what a year off will do for you.
Just got some breaking news.
Oh, Corey.
Hold up.
What's charge?
The Detroit Lions have signed Antonio Brown.
No way.
April Fools.
Oh, hey, motherfucker.
Corey's mic's off the rest of the show.
Oh, my God.
Corey's mic's off.
Holy shit, Corey. I fell for that. I have not fallen for an April Fool's prank in my entire life.
Who would have expected Corey to do that?
Jesus, Corey.
And that kind of... That sounded believable, too, for some reason. We would go for an old dude like him.
No, I want to watch my face when you said that, because I'm trying to process where the hell he's going to fit in our offense. Like, he's not a Dan Campbell guy. Like, he's not a bite a kneecap. Like, all it didn't make sense, but it's Antonio Brown, so you're just like, hell yes. Hell yes. Oh, God, Corey. We've been so busy trying to set up for this damn broadcast.
I know.
I forgot it was April Fool's Day.
All right. It's like that, Corey?
Jesus.
It is on.
Okay.
Hey, my bad.
It is on. Not my bad. It's on. You're going to say sorry. I apologize for doing that earlier this morning, Joey.
Damn, you got us, bro.
Well, back on to the NFL. Kyle Pitts, the other one that we've been talking about, the tight end from Florida, a 4.44 40-yard dash. Dude, 6'6".
Yep.
246 pounds running that fast.
Megatron numbers. But honestly, if you look at this, like Darren Waller ran like a 4.46, didn't he? Or 4.48, something right there. So there's another couple tight ends that are already in the league that have that type of speed. So it's not unheard of. Evan Ingram had a crazy. He was a 4.42, I believe. Yeah. So that's not a crazy. It's crazy, but it's not crazy.
Get him.
You want him?
I want him.
That's your guy, Pitts?
I mean, he's 6'6", 245. You see, if you've seen that video of him running the 40, I do not. If I'm a defender, that guy running at me like that, it looked like, I know you don't like this guy, but it looked like LeBron running at you, full speed.
Like a bull. A bull just charging at you.
Screw that. He can run the route tree. His athleticism jumps off the screen. Got to get him.
Yeah.
We move on to the NBA, and the Milwaukee Bucks yesterday beating LeBron's squad, the Lakers, 112-97. And the coolest thing about this is, because I got three older brothers, and I'm looking at them like, seeing the Antetokounmpo brothers after the game and them sharing that moment together, it's got to be the most amazing feeling. Obviously, Giannis and Thanasis both play for the Bucks, and then Kostas plays for the Lakers.
Well, and we can't forget, man, both those guys are punks, though, for trying to go at Beef Stew as brothers. Like, you're trying to pin Beef Stew like that? He didn't care. He didn't care. He looked at both the Antetokounmpo brothers in the face, was like, bring it.
You know what I love about Beef Stew?
Everything?
Yeah, just everything. But before the season, he said it before the season started. There is nobody in the NBA that wants to get physical with me, and he gets physical with everybody that gets in his way. I love it.
Yep. No, he's a beast when it comes to all that.
You know who's the other beast?
Who?
Andre Drummond. Not so much, actually. Made his debut for the Lakers last night.
Oh, yeah, the transcendent player. What'd he do?
The transcendent player.
What'd he do,
who
Corey?
Stepped in because AD, LeBron, both injured. He suffered a little baby toe injury himself.
Oh, jeez.
And then 4 points in 17 minutes of play, along with 1 rebound, 3 turnovers, and 4 fouls.
I didn't say he was transcendent. I'm not the idiot who was that? Shannon Sharp, who said he was better than 04 Sheed.
No, Shannon Sharp looked like a damn fool yesterday saying that. But at the same time, you were like, hey, Andre Drummond, it could be the missing piece.
Listen,
he could be the missing piece.
It's only one game. I still think he is going to be the missing piece.
I said the same, and I didn't say transcendent. That ain't my word.
Yeah,
but
I didn't say either.
I do think.
Man, y'all are walking this shit back.
I never said transcendent.
Who said transcendent?
You said transcendent.
No, I didn't.
April Fools. So the crazy part about this, though, there's reports coming out that Andre Drummond's entire toenail popped out. And I was like, ooh, that's a long-ass recovery. Imagine, has that ever happened to you?
No.
I had like a little chunk get cut off. It is the most painful thing. And the worst part about it is it's hard for you to wear shoes after that, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an excuse that he uses is my toe. That's why it's my toe.
I broke my toe once. That's the only broken bone I've ever had is my baby toe. That's
really? You've never had any other injury?
Nothing.
What about you, Corey?
Just concussions.
Corey just collects concussions at this point.
Yeah. You think Corey played like college ball with how many concussions he got?
You're going to have CTE.
Oh, Lord.
We move on to the NHL. Jonas Donskoy is his name with a hat trick 7 minutes into the first period for the Avalanche. And you know we always talk about how there's high-scoring games in the NHL this year?
Yeah.
What about this final score? Colorado Avalanche 9 versus the Coyotes 3.
By my math, that's
goals.
12. Yeah, that's a lot of goals. Good Lord. Where are the goalies at? Show some damn pride.
Dude, a hat trick in 7 minutes. You see the clock when he scores that hat trick with 12 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first period.
Wild.
That's
absolutely wild.
Hey, the ladies are what's up, ladies? How you doing? Well, shout out to my fiance.
Shout out to Joey's fiance.
Yeah, I love her so much.
Terry Foster just wanders over the ring.
What up, Terry?
Terry Foster going to be on with us coming up at 9 a.m. this morning. But we are downtown for opening day, Tigers opening day, live at the Brass Rail. Thank you guys for joining us this morning and getting a peek into what opening day looks like this year. A little bit different than normal, but we're here and we want to experience it, whether it is different or whether it's not even close to the same. This is history. You know, we'll look back on 2021 opening day and be like, wow, yeah, it was very strange, but I was there.
Masks and 100 people.
Yeah, and that's fine with me, man. I'd rather celebrate with 100 responsible people today that are ready to rock and ready to have a good time watching the Tigers kick off the season and, you know, than to be anywhere else in the world right now. Like, we could have easily done this from our studio in Woodward, sent someone down here to check in and do check-ins and stuff, but no, we wanted to go full blow. We wanted to be down here.
And we did. And I want to do a call-out real quick to everybody out there in Fenton. I need you to come on out here because I come and show you guys love in your city. Bridge Street Exchange. That's the place where I love to shop. They got so much Carhartt gear. You always hear me bragging about Carhartt. I always got Carhartt. I don't know where the Carhartt logo is on this hat, but Carhartt. Whole bunch of different Michigan brands, Detroit brands. So check them out for yourself. Fellas, it's a spot that got everything that we want to shop for. BridgeStreetExchange.com. Use the code word WSN to get 15% off your entire purchase.
Beautiful. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue with the top 10 Tigers of all time. Who's on your list? Drop them in the comments, and we'll also touch on those. It's the Woodward Sports Network, live from the Brass Rail, opening day. I mean, we're inside Grow Green right now, and they have everything. I'm talking, you got your active air fans, you got your big lights over there, big pots, little pots, and Joey, what are you doing right now?
Get some sun.
That's not what those lights are for.
Feels nice.
Go to Grow Green MI today to get all your growing needs and a tan. Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show right here. And you know what? Even though we're not in our studio on Woodward, we're still on Woodward. Like, essentially. Yeah. That's the best part about this, man. Except we are at Woodward in just downtown Detroit, and we're right across from Comerica Park inside the brass rail today. We're in the upstairs. When you walk in, you're going to see our beautiful LED screen that has Woodward Sports all over it. We got our Woodward Sports flags out there. We got the Woodward Sports truck out there, which remind me, make sure I pay my meter at 9:15.
Damn, good call.
9:15.
That's when it starts?
Yeah, that's when it starts.
Okay.
Dude, did you see last night when we were setting up the meter guy, Ponytail was here?
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Dude, legend. I was talking to him outside, and he was like, listen, I might be an asshole, but we showing love here to Woodward Sports.
Really? He said that?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I was worried last night he was going to ticket the U-Haul that we rented to bring down all of our equipment, but he was cool.
Should I call him up real quick, see where he's at?
Yeah.
I got his phone number.
Yeah, call him, man. Ponytail's the man.
Dude, Ponytail's a legend in this city.
He is. Do you ever watch Parking Wars? Or you ever seen that? Dude is an absolute savage when it comes to people. Just absolute savagery when it comes to that guy.
Let's see if we could get him on the phone this morning.
Yeah, because he's going to have a busy day today.
Oh, yeah.
This got to be like Christmas for the parking enforcers, guys.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be business for them today, making that money. But we're live right now from the brass rail in downtown Detroit, and I'm just excited for opening day. Don't make me look back, Ponytail. He said, listen, Joey, you call me PT. I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to text him. We're going to get him on the show a little bit later today.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's get back into this top 10 Tigers of all time. Number 5 on this list. Who do you guys want to guess is number 5? It was a more recent Tiger, so I'm not throwing you a curveball, anything like that. I'm not throwing you a curveball or anything like that, or a heater. Or a fastball.
Justin Verlander?
There we
JV.
go. Yeah, I'm glad you picked up on those damn
How the
clues.
heck did you get that, Corey?
Because I said curveball about 87 times.
Because I was almost about to say the one guy that went to to Washington. I'm like, no, that's not him. I was thinking about Scherzer for a second.
Right. Justin Verlander will undoubtedly go down as one of the greatest Tigers of all time. In his first full season in the league, he came in 2006 when he went 17-19 with a 3.63 ERA and was named American League Rookie of the Year. In his career, Verlander had some great seasons, but none were better than the season he had in 2001. During that magical season, JV went 24-5 with a 2.40 ERA. Is that Ponytail calling you back?
Ponytail's calling me back real quick. Let's say what a... Hey, Ponytail, you there? Hey, Ponytail, you hear me?
How you doing?
What's up?
Good morning, Ponytail.
You all right?
Hey, how you doing? So this is Joey, by the way, yesterday from Woodward Sports. We met downtown. You told me I got the plug now moving forward in life.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's up?
I said you just called me. I was just putting something on Facebook. A year ago today, my mother passed from COVID. So.
Oh, man. We're sorry to hear about that, Ponytail.
She all right, though. I know where she is,
You know what we got to do now, PT? We got to party it up for Mama today because she's looking down saying...
Yeah, that's what Dominic, they got it on the fire said the other day. He said, Ponytail, I know April 1st what it is, but he said, you can come over and hang with us and we're going to get you fucked up and we're going to celebrate your mother.
You know what Mom also told me? She said to not give Joey, Sticker, Corey any parking tickets because this is Ponytail from Parking Wars.
Hey, how you doing? You all right, man?
Yeah, so it's going to be a busy day for you.
Are you working? You're working today?
Well, by me being a supervisor, I really don't have to get out there like that. And plus now, since we've been back to work, everything's not at 100%, but I don't join at 100% like on the job like that. Because we gotta, even though we got a job to do, you still gotta, give some people some type of leniency,
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're looking forward to seeing you, Ponytail, and just always thanks for what you do for the city.
I didn't know this. I had to save your number. I had to save it, man. Put your name in there. So
now you know I made it. Thank you so much, Ponytail.
Okay, man. I'll see you later.
Hey, can we get
You already up there?
Can we get a Go Tigers from you?
Of course.
Go.
You know, today is opening day, and my mother's all the way, hollering all the way from heaven, telling all of y'all, go Tigers, baby.
Yeah.
Put it on them. It's like PTD. Put it on them, baby. Put it on them.
All righty, we're going to see you a little bit later, all right, PT?
All right, man.
We'll see you, Ponytail.
We'll see you, Ponytail. That guy's awesome, man, and what a job that he has, especially on today like today. Usually, like Boulevard and Trumbull, we talk about it, and the parking enforcement, they rake in money today. So make sure you're parking in a legal spot, and remember, if you are parked in meter, to keep refreshing that meter.
So it'd be so cool to own a parking lot,
right? So we're at number 5 on the list with Justin Verlander. Now we're on to number 4, Mr. Tiger. Al Kaline, outfielder. Al Kaline made his debut for the Tigers in June of 1953 and will forever be known as Mr. Tiger. Though Kaline never managed to win the league MVP, he was selected to play in 18 All-Star games.
Damn.
His best season came in 1955 when he hit .340 with 27 home runs and finished second in MVP voting behind Yogi Berra. And you want to talk about a guy that had some great quotes. Yogi Berra had some great quotes. Al Kaline finished his career with 399 home runs. I wonder if that ate at him. Like just one more, he would have had that nice round 400 number.
Yeah, I mean, think about Miggy if he were to hit 499 and couldn't hit that 500.
Right.
Oh, that just sucked.
It's crazy.
It's right there at the line.
You ever seen Mr. 300, that Bernie Mac baseball movie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That movie was hilarious. All right, number 3. He's currently on the Tigers.
Oh, boy.
Miguel Cabrera.
Cabrera. Miggy, man. When the Tigers traded for Miguel Cabrera prior to 2008, Tiger fans knew they were getting a great player. We did. I named my turtle after Cabrera when we got him because we got Dontrelle Willis and Miguel Cabrera in the same trade, which I thought Dontrelle Willis was going to be the man here in Detroit.
Who didn't? He had everything.
Right. Yeah, he really did. And I thought he was going to be the next Satchel Paige is what I kept calling him. Like, this guy, he's going to take over the city. For us to have an African-American pitcher to operate on that level, like, what do you think that would have done just for, like, the baseball community in Detroit? Because we haven't really had, like, an African-American pitcher that was just dominant. Like, I think that would have converted a lot of people to baseball.
You know what? Maybe. I think more than just him, it was just his swagger. Dontrelle Willis had a swagger about him. I think that would have got more people to it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
he was just. I don't know what it was about him. He just had that it factor that made you just want to go out and watch him, see like what is he going to do next.
Right. Yeah. No, he was great. But Miguel Cabrera ended up being the star of that trade. He's been with the Tigers 13 years, 1,720 games, batting .314. And yeah, like we said, he's closing in on some big milestones this year.
Yeah, 7 away from 500, right?
13.
13?
13 away.
Okay.
Yep, 13 away. Number 2 on this list, Hank Greenberg. That's another old school player. Hammerin' Hank is what he was called. He played for the Tigers from 1933 to 1930. Wait. His first full season with the Tigers was in 1933. In 1935, Greenberg hit .328 with 36 home runs and 168 RBIs. And then you guys already guessed number 1 on this list, Ty Cobb, man. Ty Cobb. What else can you say about Ty Cobb, man? Cobb made his debut with the Tigers in 1905 and never looked back. 22 years in Detroit. Cobb made plenty of enemies, but he also made plenty of fans. His .366 career batting average is the best in baseball history. That's amazing, man. The guy could hit the ball.
Especially, that's like the beginning of the entire century. So it's like early 1900s. And still setting records, which is the most amazing thing. I mean, you got statues everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, man. Ty Cobb is. I actually have a Ty Cobb baseball card from 1911.
That's probably worth a lot of money. Wow.
I think it is.
What's that? Grandpa passed that down to you?
No, actually, I got kicked out of a camp one year on the west side of the state. We were driving back, and my mom loved to go antiquing. So we stopped in this antique shop, and this guy, there were like baseball cards in the antique shop, which normally doesn't happen. And I ended up like convincing my parents that this would be a good investment, and it was expensive at the time too. And it turned out the guy that owned the antique shop also owned the card shop like 4 doors down.
Oh, wow.
So not only did I get that card because we were able, all right, this card's expensive, but we negotiated. I got a Ken Griffey Jr. card and then like a it's an autographed Ken Griffey Jr. card too. And then I got like a Ken Griffey Jr. What do you call it? Like coin, like medallion coin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's silver. So.
I like those little mini baseball bats.
Yeah, mini
Those
baseball
are
bats
sweet.
are
Those
dope.
are cold.
Those are sweet.
Yeah, Matt Broder's telling me to text him a picture of it. All right, I got you, Broder. I'll send you. It's the 1911 Hassan tobacco card, if you want to look that up. Ty Cobb and Hugh Jennings. It's a dual card like that.
Someone's turning up already.
Yeah, already. Let's get it, girl.
We hear them down there.
Let's get it, girl. Opening day, baby. So, yeah, my number 1 player of all time for the Tigers. I grew up as a catcher in Little League, and, I caught in high school and a little bit of travel ball after that. Pudge Rodriguez. If it wasn't for Pudge Rodriguez, the Tigers would have never turned around out of that 119-loss season. When he came here, he was kind of like the first of the influx of Dominican or, Spanish players or however you want to call them, wherever they were from, but Spanish-speaking players. Because he came, followed by Mags, followed by, all the other teams, all the other guys that came in. I got him drawn.
That was the first time in my life where, like, the Tigers, I really started hearing about the Tigers because that was the first big move. Like, yo, we got Pudge in Detroit now.
Yeah.
And then start piling on, and then look, you saw what it did.
Dude, he was amazing. When he was 19 years old coming in the league, he was amazing.
I just remember the whole city when Pudge came here. It was electric. It was a big deal. Everybody, we were finally the talk of the town.
Right. Yeah, and that's awesome, man. And like honestly, I don't know how he didn't make the top 10 list. Not only for what he did here, but for what the culture shift that came when he was here.
And after that, I'm trying to think. For me, with Pudge, I just wish that he would have been around and they would have been able to, that whole group from 06, they would be able to get a ring.
Yeah,
It just sucks for me that you have great players that come in like that embody the city, that embrace the city, and you identify with them like you do with him, and they didn't get a chance to deliver.
Right, yeah. So that is the top 10 list of Tigers of all time, including my number 11 that I threw on that list. There's some other guys that sneak in there, like just off of, you got your Cecil Fielders of the world.
I was just about to ask, why do you think he didn't make the list?
I mean, he only had a couple good years here, and he was just a big bat guy. He wasn't really a game-changing guy. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. He could have made it, but he just wasn't a big enough piece of the cog for long enough, I guess. Because Prince Fielder could have been on that list, too, because he had some great numbers while he was here, but he was a flash in the pan. And
how long was he here?
He was like
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
I think like 2.
Yeah. We signed him to a big contract, but then we had to ship his ass to Texas. But we got Ian Kinsler, and I didn't mind that trade at all. So, yeah, Adam is here, and, just because we're live at opening day doesn't mean the gambling stops. If anything, it means we get to watch the game live and experience it with a bunch of fans and gamble on it. So we're going to get to Adam's bets next on the Woodward Sports Network.
Hey, it's Joey from Woodward Sports, and I am here in downtown Fenton at Bridge Street Exchange. This place has so many amazing things for guys. And ladies, this is the hidden spot that you got to come check out. I'm talking thorough good boots, best boots ever. They have barware. They got the Stormy Cromer hats. They got Carhartt hats, a huge Carhartt selection. They even got Snoop Dogg underwear. So go check them out, bridgestreetexchange.com, and use the code word WSN for 15% off.
Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live at the Brass Rail for opening day 2021. Detroit Tigers playing at 1:10 today, and it's a different style of opening day today. Not everybody is supposedly allowed downtown. Mayor Duggan asked people not to come down if you didn't have a ticket, but at the same time, you know what? It's free country. If you're going to be a responsible adult, I don't see any reason why you can't come down here, sit at an open space within capacity, and have a nice drink and enjoy your opening day.
My biggest thing with this whole thing, Stick, is the whole point of supporting local businesses, because right now, I mean, you look at these last couple of days and just the confusion amongst a lot of different things. Like yesterday we got calls that bars were sending back beer.
Kegs, yeah.
Kegs. That never you're sending back kegs on opening day. It just doesn't add up. So that's why we got to be here supporting these bars. So they're not struggling throughout this, because this is the day that's going to get them by right now.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. It's crazy to me that, could you imagine being a bar owner all jacked up? You order all your beer, you're ready for one of your biggest days of the year, and then right before it, they put out that edict, which is what Maz calls it, and he was 100% right using that word and taught me a new word. It would just be crazy to have to call your source and be like, hey, those 12 kegs I bought, I got to give 8 of them back.
I mean, think about Budweiser and all these different companies.
Right.
I'm sure they're getting a lot of them sent back.
Yeah, I wonder if there's discount kegs.
Can we get those ones that they sold?
So if y'all trying to offload some kegs, we'll take them at half price. We'll just get them off your hands so you don't got to worry about it.
You see Stick right there at Grand Circus Park just doing keg stands?
Yeah. So, Adam, opening day, how you feeling? Thanks for helping us get this all set up.
Yeah, it was a long night.
Good experience, but we got it, baby.
It's fun. It's going to be a good day. We got a lot of baseball bets today, so I'm actually looking forward to it.
Awesome. What are your bets?
We're going to start with the Yankees, actually. I'm going to take them to win by more than a run and a half, so 2 runs or more. This is Garrett Cole's first start for the Yanks. I think he's going to be a great, great signing for them. They're probably World Series favorites, so I have them winning by more than a run and a half. I'll take that game. And, of course, we get to our Tigers versus the Indians tonight. I'm going to take the over on the run score. It's at 7.5. I think this is a 5-4, 6-4 game. That's my call on the game. Whether the Tigers win or not, you guys know I'm not about betting Tigers, let alone Tigers, just Detroit sports teams in general. So I'll stay away from that. Then the next game, I got the Dodgers and the Rockies playing. I'll take the under on the runs. It's set at 11.5. That's high.
That's a lot of runs.
That's high.
It's tough, though. It's opening day. You don't really know what you're getting.
You got everybody's aces coming out. Right?
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Everybody's aces coming out. The Dodgers are probably going to score the runs in that game. You have Mookie Betts. They're a stacked team. I don't see Clayton Kershaw giving up more than 3 runs. That game's going to stay under 11.5. I really like that number. And then I'll take the over on the runs scored between the Braves and the Phillies. These are 2 electric offensive teams. There's no way this game is going to finish 4-3, 4-2, or anything below that. It makes no sense to me. So I'm going to take the over there. And then, of course, the Boston Red Sox are my only team that I'm taking to win today. And I'll have them beating the Orioles straight up on the money line.
I like that. I like that. And how much money are you putting on the games today, man?
I'm putting on a total of $50.
$50?
Yeah, so 10 on each game, and then if you parlay it all together, you're winning about $1,000.
I was going to say, that's so tough because you got nothing to go off of.
Right.
Brand new teams, brand new season, day one.
This is the best time to bet. Everything's a mystery. Usually, you can call the upsets early on in the season, and then when teams start to really get their groove and batters start finding their swing, their timing, it becomes much more difficult. But I think in the beginning, this is where you want to kind of bet. You want to bet a lot of runs. That's why all my games I was taking the overs, except for one, because it's so unpredictable. Everyone's going to come out. Pitchers are thrown out realistically for their first time in game situations. You're going to see a ton of errors. It's going to be a great day. A lot of runs scored.
You know what's going to be a great day? That we're sitting up here looking down on the party, and we get some nice cleavage shots from up here. I got to be honest. That girl just walked by and completely distracted me from the entire show. I have no idea what the fuck you were just saying, Adam, but I hope those bets are good. You
could have said her shoes were nice, but all right.
She had great shoes, too, I think.
they were green. No, wait, today's not St. Patrick's Day. They were orange.
Yeah, they were orange. Yeah, so shout out to that girl. Good for you. God bless you, and thank you for blessing us.
There's
this morning.
Comment from Uras Yusuf in the chat. What about Armando Galarraga's stolen perfect game? So I tried my best to have Alex, the person who made the video for this huge LED screen that we have here.
Yeah.
I told him this is like one of the greatest Tigers sports moments, and he was so hurt about it. He would not put it on there.
Because it's not a great sport. Why would you put it on there?
Greatest sports moments
ever.
It's
not a highlight, though.
It's not something. It's so polarizing, though. It's unreal. Like, this guy actually fucked up a perfect game call. Like, whether it hurts or not, that is one of the greatest things to ever happen in Detroit Tigers history.
Right.
Wait, is that girl right there that's coming up?
No.
Oh, no, she went to the bathroom.
Different girl, bro. Stop. Quit looking, Joey.
Come over here. We got to get
Joey's
you on.
exposing you right
We got to get you on.
You're going to get me in trouble today sitting up here. I'll tell you that much. Live at the Brass Rail.
We all looked. You said it.
That's my ADD, man. I cannot, anybody who walks by, I got to at least check what they are, and then it's like, oh.
Charge! Boobies!
Well, thank you for coming on, Adam, with your bets of the day. We're going to be hanging out with you all day. You're kind of doing production and engineering and bets and all types of stuff
If only
today.
people know what it looks like.
Hey, it doesn't matter, man. We're up and running, and that's what it's got to be. So thank you very much. And next time that girl walks by, we're going to throw her some of these.
Yeah, what's she supposed to do with the beats?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what cleavage is for.
You just show us your shoes.
So my man Terry Foster is here. He's gracing us with his presence. It is Thursday, so Terry is joining us, and we're going to talk to Terry about opening days of past and opening day today. Live from the Brass Rail, it's the Woodward Sports Network. Opening day, baby!
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com today.
Welcome back. It is the Morning Woodward Show, live opening day from the Brass Rail downtown. And we are joined by a very special guest. He comes in every Thursday, and, he chats it up with us. And his name is Terry Foster. He's an amazing guy. We got to get his camera straight. What are we doing
Where do
here?
I need to move? Here?
Yeah, there we go.
I love Adam underneath him, adjusting him, pushing him on the chair.
and he pushed me incorrectly.
Yeah, he pushed him the wrong fucking way.
Damn it. Listen, we're trying to figure this all out, too. This is our first ever Woodward Sports broadcast. Live from the Brass Rail in Detroit. Come on down. Let's have some fun. Opening day 2021.
No, just stay put.
I'm going to just pretend like you guys aren't talking in the background.
Yeah, just go to Joey
keep talking
real quick.
right now. It is just awesome. We're just so excited. We're right across from the Grand Circus Park here in Detroit, a block away from Comerica Park. Opening day is happening, and if you heard what Duggan said about if you don't have a ticket, don't come down. You could come down, just got to operate safely because restaurants and bars are allowed to have 100 people at its max capacity. So 100 people each bar. Be patient. I know it's probably going to be tough to get into some of these bars because they're going to be packed, but no bars hopefully operating above 100 people. I know here we're not going to be. We're following every single rule, so that's why we are inviting you to come, hang out, party, have a drink with us. Woodward Sports, even get these brand new T-shirts. Obviously the beautiful colors of our baseball team.
Yeah.
Now, I got a little secret for you.
Uh-oh.
Now, bars and restaurants have to have capacity of 100 people.
Yep.
If you have a tent, there is no capacity limit. I talked to a guy from the Detroit Police Department, and he said that if you have a tent, you can have more folks.
You know what's crazy about this, Terry?
They actually don't know what the law is for that.
That's what I was going to say. It's so new. Like, this whole pandemic hit us just over a year ago. So the own law enforcement don't even know the rules that they're trying to enforce.
Yeah, that's true. So it's and I've already floated around downtown a little bit. There's no outdoor parties and picnics that they have. So it's going to be different down here. Usually you have big tents in Grand Circus Park. But I'm here to help you guys out because I know you guys are nervous because Mayor Duggan said, if you don't have tickets, don't come down here. And I'm sure none of you have tickets. Am I correct?
No, I got my ticket. I just left it at home.
Okay.
You're smart. I'm over here like, no, I don't got a ticket.
I'm going to teach you how not to get arrested.
Okay.
Now, if the police come up to you, you have a ticket? No. Just say, I work downtown.
There you go.
That's all you got to do.
And we are working, technically.
And technically, you are.
Yeah.
Then, if they say, well, why you have on Tiger gear if you're just working? Well, our office has it's, athletic day or sports day at our office. So they said that we're all Tiger gear to support the Tigers on their first day. So that's all you got to do. Technically, since you're kind of in charge, right?
Okay.
Proclaim it Tiger Dress-Up Day so everybody's clear. They're not lying.
Yeah.
Can we have a dress code day today, Stick?
Yes. Everybody
Please.
must wear the Woodward Sports Tigers T-shirts.
There you go. We got this clip now. We could always go back to this clip. We're
There
safe.
you go.
Thank
So
you
it
for that.
works.
Thank you, Terry.
It's documented.
So I just want to help you guys out.
I appreciate that, Terry. So what are your traditional opening days like? I mean, you've obviously had several of them.
I've had a few.
And what is one of your favorite memories that you have, and what do you traditionally do on opening day?
Let me see. Traditionally, what I do is before the game, I float around Grand Circus Park because usually it's filled with people, and they have parties, and they have beer, and I may have a couple beers. And usually it's cold, so you don't have to worry about a refrigeration or anything like that, so your beer is going to be cold. Some of my favorite opening days, one day I ended up in Windsor on opening day.
The Windsor Ballet?
No, Windsor.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I had more fun than you would have had at the ballet. There was a woman, she was kind of cute, and she said she was from Windsor. She asked me, did I have a passport? And I said, no, but I had a passport card. And she said, let's go to Windsor. So we did. We hung out and had a good time. Kind of wrestled a little bit with each other, if you know what I'm talking about. And here was the tough part, though. Coming back over the border at 3 a.m. Yeah. That was not easy.
So you crossed the border to go secure that?
Yeah, I went over the bridge.
International.
Yeah, it's international. I had an international. In fact, I kind of got picked up at Pizzapopolis.
Oh, nice.
Not a bad place to get picked up.
Yeah, so then we ended up, am I right now? Okay, so I ended up over there, but then I was lucky when I came back because I had a little, maybe a shot or two or something in me. So I'm coming back over the bridge at 3 a.m., and, getting to Canada is easy, but coming back to the United States, the Border Patrol guys can be assholes a little bit. And so I was a little nervous, and I said something, and luckily the guy recognized my voice, and he said, can we talk sports? I said, if you let me back in the United States, we can. If you're not, then we can't talk about anything. So I had to talk to the guy for 5 minutes, and I wasn't really stopped, and came back at 3:30 in the morning. It was rough.
It was rough.
Now, the other thing, you've had a good opening day if you end up at the Coney Island downtown, either American or Lafayette.
Yep.
That's where you go and try to get your senses back. Because my opening days, sometimes we party a little bit too much, and really the Coney Islands, I eat them because I like them, but I eat them also kind of sobers you up a little bit.
Right.
So I've ended up over there. Now, one opening day, I'm at Lafayette, and everybody. Ooh. Well, Lafayette is where you go for the fights.
All right.
Yeah, we're American guys over here.
I know.
You go to American if you want to eat. You go to Lafayette if you want to fight. Okay.
And Grace is a very fine young lady.
She is
I know her.
Oh, have you ever had her lamb chops?
I have not.
My God, Joey and I walked into American Coney. This was probably like a month or two ago.
Yeah.
And she just comes out of the basement with a tray of lamb chops. And as you know, like most of the Coney Islands are owned by Greeks. Like those are Greek Coney Islands. So Greek lamb chops. My God, I sat there and ate those like they were lollipops.
Does she have the the mint on there? Or?
Yeah, a little bit of mint, a little bit of salt.
I am not a lamb guy.
Oh, you're not?
It's
my favorite meat.
Is it
favorite meat?
I'm not saying it tastes rancid, but it has this goofy aftertaste that I don't like.
It's gamey, a little gamey.
Yeah, it's a little gamey.
Yeah,
yes, that's why I don't eat deer.
I don't love venison, but I'll eat some lamb.
Yeah,
and some goat. I'll eat everything really.
Did you eat? I've never had goat.
He just named every single thing ever.
Curry goat? You never had curry goat? You ever been to Jamaica?
No, the weirdest thing I ever had was turtle.
Ooh, I don't know if I tried it.
No. We went to Coney Island, and they were making hamburgers. And I said, how come these hamburgers have a greenish tint to them?
Hell no, it's a turtle burger.
And they said, these are turtle burgers. They're delicious. So I had a turtle burger. I can't even say it, turtle burger.
See, my thing is this. There's been times where I've eaten something, and I was like, not bad. And then they tell me what it is, and I'm like, oh, hell no, that was awful.
Alligator's not bad. You guys ever had alligator?
Alligator's great.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's kind of like shrimp. Like the way I had it, they like chopped it up and they had popcorn shrimp type.
I think a water boy, Bobby Boucher.
Alligator.
If you go over to, you can get some alligator right now.
Really? Where?
Yeah. Over at, I'm going nuts.
Good. Leave. I'm glad you forgot the name.
The Cajun place in Greektown.
I don't know. Have you ever been to House Bayou in Ferndale? They got some good Cajun food.
I have not. Now, I've had alligator in New Orleans.
All right.
Or they say Nolans. So I've had that and, get it fried, and they have a special little batter. It's delicious.
So let's get back to opening day.
Opening day, okay. We got off track.
We did a little bit, but let's get back to opening day, man.
But them turtle burgers stick.
Yeah, no.
It was not bad.
What is your, besides smashing that chick in Canada, what is like your favorite opening day memory?
Smashing the chick in Canada. That was it.
My favorite was Stick talks about how he could see cleavage because we're elevated right here up on the stage on the second level, and then Terry just runs over.
Well, I didn't hear the cleavage part. I heard there was people here, so I wanted to see the people.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to fill up a little bit. The brass rail opened up at 9 o'clock, so we're 10 minutes in, and it's going to be interesting because these guys just took table reservations, and that's it. So, like, you see all these extra tables they got set up? Like, those are all bottle service tables. That's how they're doing it.
They roll like that here?
Yeah, that's how they're doing it because, that was easier for them to manage how many people are coming in and out, and then they have their reservations and stuff like that. Fish bones is what you were talking about.
Yeah, fish bones. They have delicious alligator.
But
back to baseball.
This season, what are you expecting out of the Tigers this season? More than Vegas's 64 wins or less than Vegas's 64? More? Okay.
But, they're not going to win the division.
Right.
I was thinking 72.
72?
So it's not that much more. But the thing is, I'm not looking at wins or losses this year. I'm looking for growth. Growth in young players.
Right.
Growth in pitchers. Because before he left, Dave Dombrowski just invested in all this pitching talent. So now this year I want to see the growth. I want to see a guy say, yeah, you know what, I can see this man in 3 years. And he's going to be tearing it up. But, yeah, he lost 2-1, but so what?
Right.
I see growth.
Growth.
So that's what I want to see. I want to see a future lineup this year where you can see this lineup being competitive in a few years, and this is not going to be the year. But here's what's going to happen today. If the Tigers win, people who say they're going to win 70 or 65 games, all of a sudden they can say, you know what, I can see them winning 90 games. No, you can't. Just because you win 90, just because you win on opening day. We over-exaggerate opening day.
Yes, for sure.
So if they win the day, it's like, hey, you know what, I think this team's going to be pretty good. No, they're not.
But it is important to get off to a good start. Like, there's been some years where if you don't win that opening day and then, like, you're 4 or 5 games into the season and you haven't won, then it starts to, like, really affect what's going on with the team. Because I've seen teams crumble because of that shit.
It messes with your head because baseball is a game of where you go into a slump and you get into a groove and then you can't get out and then you can't get a hit.
Right. It's a lot up here.
But at least for one day, though, Terry, we get to say we are undefeated after we win today, and that's all I want.
That is true. But don't say we are undefeated and
our Tigers are undefeated.
And we're going to win 95 games this year.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
I won't be.
Okay, good.
90
games.
No, I mean, this year is definitely, we were talking about a little bit earlier, like this is right in line with the rest of the Detroit sports teams right now. You know, the Red Wings and the Tigers are probably in the most similar situations. Football, NFL, you're always the closest from turning the corner because it can only take 1 year in the NFL and you can become a better team. Pistons, we've seen on the uptrend already a little bit. Obviously, they're losing games, but at least we trust their talent now. So with the Tigers, you know, we're a year or two away from being really good, hopefully.
Yeah, and this should be the last year that we give them a free pass.
Yes.
So we say, okay, we understand you're going to lose, and here's why. Next year, you should see some signs of this being not a championship contending team, but one that's competitive, one that's going to win almost as many games as they lose. And so that's what we should – this is the last year that we're going to give them a free pass.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I hate to bring you guys down.
No.
But I was looking up something last night. Since 2000, someone said this expression, and it's true. Good NFL teams win in December. That's the saying, right?
Right.
So I looked up your Detroit Lions.
Oh, God.
They have played 100 December games since 2000. How many have they won?
Damn it.
Jeez.
10?
6.
So they're 6-94. No, stop it, dude.
What?
It's 30.
17.
30? So 30 and 64?
30 and 70.
Ain't that bad.
Man, this ain't that bad. Ain't that bad. And your math is awful.
What? Yeah, probably.
30 and 64 is 94.
94, right.
I said 100 games.
Oh, you said 100 games. All right, but okay, got you. Yeah,
so,
when I guessed my 8, it threw me off, or 6, it threw me off when you said 4. So, man, it's not a good record, but what month do they have a good record in?
Right.
Well, I mean, December's one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Because other teams say, okay, we're making this playoff pitch, and sometimes they win games because, like Green Bay or Minnesota, we've already clinched, so the Lions can come and throttle us 31-0 or something like that.
Right. Well, it's opening day at the Brass Rail. We have Terry Foster in with us right now. We're going to be broadcasting live all day long here. All the shows will be live from the Brass Rail, so thank you guys for checking us out on Woodward Sports. More with Terry coming up next right here on the Woodward Sports Network.
Hey, it's Stick, and I am live right now inside Grow Green. If you go to growgreenmi.com right now, take advantage of their dank deals. They got everything so you can grow the best possible product you can. Even nutrients, water, and look, you just turn around and your very own. Now that he's fully bloomed, he's beautiful and ready to go. Thank you, Grow Green, for supplying us with everything we need.
Welcome back inside the Morning Woodward Show right here on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network. In our first opening day, we're doing it live at the Brass Rail, downtown Detroit. We're pretty much right next to, the Circus Park, Grand Circus Park. Grand Circus. We're right across there and right off Woodward. So thank you guys for checking us out today. Thank you guys for being a part of this broadcast. And thank you all just for, commenting and letting us know your favorite memory, your favorite Tiger, and all that good stuff.
Now, who is your favorite Tiger?
Pudge.
Okay.
Pudge will forever be my favorite Tiger, just because I loved him when he was a Ranger. And when he came here, it was
changed it all up.
Like transcendent for me. I was a catcher growing up, so he was my idol. And, he came in the league so young, so dominant. And then when we got Pudge, it was like, holy hell. I always refer to them as...
He was the reason other people came here.
Exactly.
Because quiet as it's kept, Detroit is not a free agent destination. Nobody wanted to come here. You remember Juan Gonzalez?
Oh, yeah.
When he was
Juan gone, baby.
When he reluctantly had to come here, and he had the famous quote, "Are you buying a house?" "No, apartment." So that was the mentality, not just of Juan Gonzalez, but of other players. They didn't want to come here. So when Pudge came here, guys were like, he made that move, so maybe we'll come.
Right.
And so that led to Maglio coming here and a bunch of other guys. So he should be on the top 10 list. From the standpoint, maybe his production wasn't top 10.
Right.
But his impact was top 10. Because you don't have 2006, you don't have 2012 if he doesn't come here.
Right.
And that's a big point. I mean, to that point, it ain't really so much all about your performance and the stats. It's just that moment right there for the Detroit Tigers in history was a moment that no one will ever forget because of what resulted from him doing that. You hear a Pudge goes to Detroit, then it's like, all right, maybe we should start looking into Detroit.
No, it changed everything. Like, it literally changed our culture. It changed our future. It changed the type of players that were willing to come here, because I don't think we would have gotten Maglio if it wasn't for Pudge.
You wouldn't have. But Pudge came here, from Texas, obviously. But a lot of teams didn't want him. They thought he was on the decline. They thought he was injured. So Detroit pretty much was bidding against itself to get him.
Right.
But he came here, and so that was good. But you always have to have a spark. Something has to start for other people to buy in, because, when you look at the whole landscape of Detroit athletics, Detroit doesn't get very many free agents. The Red Wings do, but other teams don't. Or if they do get them, then there's something wrong with them. In my mind, do you know who the most significant free agent the Pistons have ever signed?
Free agent? Chauncey Billups?
Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups, who at the time was damaged goods.
Yep.
Okay, he was a guy, he can play, but does he know how to lead a team? Does he have the focus? Is he a leader? Is he mentally focused? All those questions followed him. Then he came here, and he learned that here, and all of a sudden, Chauncey Billups was like, he took over the leadership from Ben Wallace, which I thought would never happen.
Yeah.
So, But he was damaged goods when he came here. But then he came here, and thanks to Larry Brown, became something that you wanted, became a leader, and helped this team win championships.
Yeah, Chauncey Billups, he was drafted number 3 by the Celtics, and then they kind of gave up on him early, and then he bounced around. We got him from Minnesota when he came here. He was great at Colorado. He was decent for the Celtics, but Pitino drafted him and then was just like, you know what? I'm done with him for some reason, and we reaped the benefits of it.
See, there I go.
Yeah, we're getting
the Tigers did.
We're getting you, Terry.
But I will say this: Pitino's a clown. Pitino, he's a NBA clown.
Yes,
he should not coach the NBA. He had these guys playing a college scheme, running for 82 games. Running them in practice. So I think, Chauncey's like, okay, dude, I'm done at Colorado. What are you doing here? So Pitino didn't like him and gave up on it way too soon. So,
thank you.
Detroit's benefit.
Thank you. No, that was a huge free agent signing right there. And to me, Pudge was it for the Tigers.
Yeah.
And, for the Red Wings, it wasn't more a free agent signing. It was more going stealing guys from Russia.
Right.
So that was their turnaround.
They stole guys from Russia.
But that talent at seeking the talent out there and getting them to come here, especially when you bring back Stevie Y, people want to come play for the organization now.
Right.
Yeah. The Red Wings are considered the New York Yankees of the NHL. So guys want to play here. Even before they got the new arena, they wanted to come here. This is something special. But the other franchises still are saddled by the fact that they reside in Detroit. So guys don't want to really come to Detroit. They don't fall in love with Detroit until they actually come here and play here. And they're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. But, if you're in the NBA, you want to go to Miami.
Yeah.
And you want to go where LeBron is not playing because he is
he will railroad your career.
He's not a good GM.
He's not a good teammate.
He's a good player.
He is a good player.
But if you want to win championships, you're not always a good teammate. Yeah. Isaiah Thomas was not always a good teammate.
Yeah, I just don't see him tossing people under the bus quite like LeBron has. And Isaiah Thomas at least stayed with one organization. LeBron will burn the shit out of this. All right, I'm done with you. We're going to go build it over here. All right, I'm done with this. Let's burn it down. Now I'm going over here.
Is true.
See, but the thing to that, though, is when you do play with LeBron, I bet you these players like Andre Drummond for right now, the newest Lakers surrounded by LeBron James, I bet you he was excited about that opportunity.
So was Chris Bosh, and so was Kevin Love, but they have to completely adjust their games to play with LeBron. LeBron's not adjusting his game around theirs.
Yeah, because once upon a time, Kevin Love could play. Then when he played with LeBron, all of a sudden he's a piece of shit.
It was the same with Bosh. I mean, Bosh wasn't a piece of shit in Miami, but he sure as hell wasn't what he was in Toronto.
No, but he was soft.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that champagne video.
Yeah.
That's still one of my favorite videos of all time.
But you know what? You can put up 24 or 25 points a game in the NBA and lose.
Yeah.
So what does that prove?
Right.
Put up 18 points and win a championship.
Right.
So that, to me, that's a lot better, and that shows you, what kind of player that you actually are. Now, you were making fun of Andre Drummond.
Yes, I was.
That he is going to plead, I can't play because of my toenails. Now, I want to tell you a story about a soccer player named Haji.
Okay.
Haji played for Hungary, and Haji played with no toenails.
Why you got to bring that up?
Why?
Let's go back to talking about turtle burgers.
The reason is because he cut out the bottom of his socks. So he played soccer without socks.
Okay.
Like he would have the tubes up, but not on his feet.
Like shirtless Joe Jackson?
Yeah, so his toenails would fall off during the season. But he kept playing. I know that's probably painful for you because you went without toenails for a while.
Just one little baby piece. That's not all my toenails. Is there a reason to that?
Yeah, show you that Andre Drummond may be a little tougher than you think, and maybe he'll play without his toenails.
Yeah, okay. He's still not going to put the ball in the hoop. It doesn't matter if he has toenails or not.
Well,
he still can't shoot free throws.
You don't run plays for him.
I bet you there's a lot of toenail-less players in the NBA. I bet you. With how much they're playing and the movements in their feet and brand new shoes and all that, whatever it might be, I guarantee you it's more common.
I don't know if that's true, but I do know some ugly toenails in the NBA. Because they're kind of
got hammer time in their feet.
Yeah, they turn black, and like some of them are dead, and it's pretty nasty.
I'll never forget when I was out with Andre Drummond one day, actually, and there was this one female who had some open-toe shoes, and she had a toe that was just bent the wrong way. And he was like, that's like a snaggle toe. Ugh. And
she should have been on My Feet Are Killing Me, that show
Right.
that's on there.
So, Terry, what are you thinking about the opening day roster that we got today? Obviously, it's a young team. Who are you most excited to see a future with for the Tigers? Is it Casey Mize? Is it Torkelson? Is it Screwball? Is it, any of those guys? Riley Green?
I think there's so much hype with Torkelson.
Yes.
That I am intrigued by him.
What's scary about him, though, is he's starting out in Grand Rapids. Like, he's not even starting out in Toledo. He got one hit in the spring training.
Yeah.
One.
But we don't know what's going on with him mentally.
Okay.
Some guys don't adjust right away. Some guys, he's probably already been freaked out, and he's like, oh, my God, I can never hit again. So, but because of the hype, I'm really curious about him.
Okay.
I think he's going to be something despite what's happened to him in spring training.
Yeah, listen, I'm not judging him off that. I'm just saying it's kind of disappointing. I got to be honest, but I don't think it's going to dictate the rest of his career. I just think it's not the start we want. We want a Chris Bryant start out of our guy. We don't want a Torkelson start in A-ball.
Right. Hey, it is what it is. Like I said, baseball, it freaks you out sometimes. Mentally, you're not into it, and he's going to have to get some tough love.
Yeah.
Wherever he is, in Grand Rapids or Toledo, somebody's going to have to get in his ass and say, you know what, you're the golden boy, you got all this pub, and supposedly he can take that. From my understanding is that he can take getting cussed out and adjust and be better.
That's good.
Now, he's going to have to actually do that. He can't think of himself as, okay, I'm this golden boy, I'm the greatest and everything, so I just had a bad start. Everything's going to fall into place. He's got to take some teaching, and supposedly he can take that.
Okay. I hope so, man, because coming out, his bat was unbelievable in college. So you hope that translates. And it said that he did really well in wooden bat leagues when he played in those. So he's not just this college phenom that could only hit with a metal bat. It should translate to the pros eventually.
Right.
And I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting. We need that big bat.
He competed with Barry Bonds as far as hitting at Arizona. So you'd hope that he could at least become the Barry Bonds before he got on steroids.
Right.
So, he's not as fast as Barry, but, hopefully he can be a guy that can get on base and spray some home runs here and there. So we'll see. But, I don't know if he's going to be that guy that's going to get you 50, 60, 80 home runs a year.
So now I got to ask the hard question.
There's no such thing as a hard question.
Okay, great. Do you care that A.J. Hinch was a cheater before at his last job?
I do.
You do?
I do care that he was a cheater in his last job, but I'm a forgiving guy. So, I'm sure he'll try something shady here, and we'll all forgive it, because the bottom line is in sports is, did you win? Are you going to win for my ball club? And so we forgive guys when they do things. If it's in the guise of winning for Detroit, then it's like, okay, it's good.
Right.
But, yeah, it does leave a blemish on him. I do worry about that. Now, is he going to do that and get caught? That's what I don't want.
That's the thing. And honestly, really, if they use technology to, have the microphones and all that, that's kind of overstep. But I don't care about the trash can banging. I mean, if I got, baseball, you've been stealing signs the entire,
right.
This is part of the game, there's Hall of Famers that are known for spitting on balls, pine tarring balls, and then, you got hitters that also, they bend the rules. That's what baseball is all about. When you bring technology in, that's when it gets a little kind of weird.
It was like Gaylord Perry.
Right.
Every pitch, he,
right.
touch his hair and stuff. Some grease back there.
Yeah, well, who was it? Harris from Major League. Hey, I got the Vagisil up here.
Mm-hmm.
I got this over here, and then if I need to throw it, I got oil down here.
Then you got the pine tar. You got all kinds of stuff.
There's so many ways to cheat in baseball.
There is.
It's crazy.
And tipping pitches is a big deal, and honestly, I'd be more mad that we were giving away our signs so easily than somebody stole them, because when we played Little League baseball and travel ball, one of my jobs was the code decipher. I'd watch the third base coach and try to pick up things. Oh, okay.
How long did it take you to figure it out?
By the third inning, I would have a pretty good idea of what their indicator was and what they would mean, because you have to go through those scenarios a bit. But you could tell all right, every time the dude touches his belt, the sign after that is the sign that's active. And you just pay attention to that type of stuff.
But some teams, Detroit Tigers, give away their signals too easily.
Right.
it came out in the last few years that teams knew what was coming with the Tigers because they didn't disguise it well enough, particularly under Brad Ausmus. Now, let's see. We got Hinch, who's a guy that's –
Ausmus is the worst coach hire ever.
You know what? He came at the wrong time.
No, he didn't. He came at the wrong time for him, not a good coach.
Mata Papa.
Sorry.
No.
Ausmus pisses me off more than anything else.
And he should. He had a team that was in competition that could have won.
Well, that's what he said when he took over. They're handing me the keys to a Corvette. My job's not to crash it. And what did he do? He crashed that motherfucker.
But he is a guy that you bring in. If you have a young team and you know you're not going to win, that's when you bring him in. That's why you brought him at the wrong time. He can develop talent. He can't coach his ass out of the game, though.
That should have been the garden hire. I know that's repetitive when you say it that way, but still.
I agree.
That is what I wanted Ron Gardenhire so bad, because to me, Ron Gardenhire is baseball. Like, he's Jim Leland. He's Sparky Anderson. He's old school mentality, but he understands the metrics of the game, and I loved Ron Gardenhire when he was our coach.
But then you brought in Ron Gardenhire as manager at the wrong time when you're trying to develop a team. No, Gardenhire is here to win ball games. You don't give him all these young guys that get throwing 50-mile-an-hour fastballs and say, win with them. No. He's not the developing type of guy. He's the guy that, okay, we have a finished product. Right. Let's win.
Yep. Yeah, if I could go back and change one thing in Tigers history, it would be switching those two hires.
Right. And you know what else you should hate? The Ivy League.
Okay.
That's why Ausmus was hired. Oh, he's got an Ivy League education. That doesn't mean anything in baseball.
But that's not on them. That's not on the league itself.
That's on the Tigers.
Right. Like, how can you believe in just that?
But that's your organization that you believe in. So they brought him in for the wrong reasons. Well, because he has an Ivy League education, that means he's going to pick it up. See, what the Tigers are they were looking for the next great thing.
Right.
But they didn't get it.
Right.
And they fell for the fake Ivy League.
And here we are today. There's those chicks again. Oh, damn it. All right, sorry. Terry, don't get too distracted.
No, I'm focused. That's you younger guys.
That is the one thing. You put us on site, and it's a whole different scenario.
Did you just see what happened to me? I wave. It's a group of 5 beautiful women. I wave, and there's one dude. The dude waves back at me.
That always
Happy opening day to us.
So, dude, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't checking out your ass. Get out of here.
His ass wasn't bad, though.
Okay. See, I don't even look because you guys are younger guys. You guys have a shot. I don't anymore.
I think you got a shot. You're Terry fucking Foster, man. You lay down.
They don't know who I am, though.
You could get back through the border to Canada to here. You could get a girl.
Yeah, you need
Annie.
That was many years ago.
It's okay. You still got it, T.
When I was, when I was walking around like, yeah, I'm the shit. That's been like 50 years. That was 50 years ago.
You want to know what the shit is, Terry? Have you ever had this shit right here?
I have not.
This is 8 Mile Vodka. It was born in Detroit. Like, these guys are all Detroit guys, and
that's
they came up with
bottle.
this.
I like the bottle.
Yeah, that's the big thing that everybody keeps talking about is how crispy this bottle is, and it looks nice. The soul of Motown perfectly captured in this bottle.
Now, have you actually tasted it?
Oh, yeah.
So smooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So smooth. Why are you looking all shady
I thought I knew that girl. But yeah.
What up, ladies?
Hey, come on over here.
Come here real quick.
The only guy who's focused is me.
Yeah.
And this is not my show.
No, this is perfect.
Is that the one you were looking at over the rail?
Come on. Hello, come here real quick. It's kind of a weird camera shot right now.
You come over here, too. What's up? How you doing?
What's your name?
Marissa.
This is Marissa, everybody. And are you bartending today or hanging out? What you doing?
I am bottle service. Me and Gina.
How you doing,
Bottle
Gina? What's up,
service.
Gina?
Hi.
How are you, Gina?
Nice to meet you.
Get on camera.
I got to ask a
Photobomb
question.
me real quick.
When you guys do the bottle service, are you going to have the sparklers?
Photobomb.
Oh, right.
Here, talk in the mic. I know it's kind of awkward.
Okay, no, for sure. We're going to have sparklers. We have a big little show for you guys. We bring out signs.
A big little show. I'm ready for that.
A big little show, yeah.
I like that.
Nice.
We make it fun for everybody.
What kind of bottles people popping at opening day?
42, Dom P, what is it, Moet?
Yeah, all the above.
All the above, just
all the above, everything.
the typical stuff.
No cheap stuff. No Mohawk or.
What's that? I love that. And do you always work at Brass Rail, or do you bottle service elsewhere in Detroit?
We all work upstairs at Annex, or the few of us work upstairs at Annex.
Yeah.
But we're kind of merging in with Brass Rail too, so we do a
Nice.
little bit of both. Yeah.
Awesome. I think we got some Woodward Sports T-shirts for you guys too, if you want to wear
Yes,
some.
we do.
So yeah,
Yes, we do.
Godfather told us to bring some extra smalls for you guys, so we brought some for you guys. Yeah, there you go.
Make
Do
'em look
whatever you
cute.
want, just as long as you got them on. Yeah, you are
Beautiful.
welcome.
I'm not taking a look.
She had the girls hanging out.
Yeah. So it's opening day.
I didn't notice.
It's nice. Like I said, they're going to do bottle service here. It's a little different.
Bottle service and pizza.
I swear.
That's right.
Yeah.
Detroit shit, baby.
I
Only
know.
in Detroit.
You can't do this in Vegas.
No.
Oh, Terry's about to be in heaven today.
The the way we roll, man.
It was tough turning my head to get the microphone so close.
It was tough getting your nose out of out of her cleavage, brother.
But yeah, that's the one that walked by earlier. So yeah, whether you're
My goodness.
Oh,
I don't know what
man.
to say.
Yeah, I don't even need the light anymore. My cheeks are all red, and
So are you guys staying downtown all day, or what are you doing? You are?
I want
we're
to
not going anywhere.
experience this. Like
Yeah.
I know it's a different thing, but I want to experience it, even if it's not the same. Like I want to be able to tell, in 20 years, I was there.
Right.
And we were here, and we got some promo people walking around. They're going to hand out stuffs, but it's very. It's very touch and go, too, because you want to be respectful. You don't want to be running up to people and be like, hey, we're Woodward Sports. They're just like, get the hell away from me,
Right.
But,
or you can just
you know what,
toss
Terry?
stuff at them.
You know what, Terry?
Yeah.
A lot of the other big media companies in Detroit, they ain't down here today.
I know. I noticed that. They
ain't
did
down
not
here.
show up.
Nope, they didn't show up. They ran. They ran from this opportunity, which gives us, the young bucks here in town, ready to take over. You're letting us have reign of the city without any branding from anybody else. Morons.
Because usually there is a concert.
Yep.
There's like 8 or 9 radio stations down here.
Yes, sir.
There's people all over the place. But you own it now.
Yeah.
Good
No,
for
this is Woodward Sports opening day because we're the only ones with balls enough to come down here.
Heck yeah.
Or maybe you're being irresponsible.
No, we're not.
Okay.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We're doing it and being responsible because we respect this city and
Okay.
most importantly, like the small businesses and bar owners that we
Right.
want to support because a lot of our friends work in bars.
Oh,
Obviously,
shoot. I got bad news.
Uh-oh.
The mayor just walked in.
Did he? Awesome.
No, he didn't.
Oh, that-
April Fools.
April Fools.
That'd be great. I would love to have him up here and actually talk to him about
Yeah, that
this.
would be cool to talk to the young man.
Because the Brass Rail actually did a really good job. They had the fire marshal here yesterday to kind of check out their setup and how they're doing everything. And so they're coordinating with the city.
Right.
They're not fighting the city on
Right.
this. So that's why we wanted to partner with these guys because they're just such good people and they do things the right way. And that's how we want to do things.
Right.
Oh, Anthony Tomey's on the line?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, turn your mic on.
We got a special guest that we got to welcome to the Woodward Sports Network this morning.
Former Tiger.
Former Tiger, former EMU, former Catholic Central Shamrock. We welcome
Yeah,
Anthony Tomey.
We'll give him a break on the CC thing.
Yeah, we should.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Good, Anthony. How's it going?
How come they call it Detroit Catholic Central and it's not in Detroit?
It used to be.
I know, but it's not now.
We were born in Detroit, boys. Born in Detroit.
Okay.
It wasn't even in Detroit, though. It was Redford.
Redford, right?
Yeah.
No.
but
They
it
were.
wasn't, No, it was in Detroit. It was on Outer Drive, the original school.
Yeah,
was in Outer
they were
Drive.
near Sinai Hospital. Well, De La
we're
Salle
right
was
there.
in Detroit, but they called it Warren De La Salle when they moved. They didn't call it Detroit De La Salle. I'm just saying.
Just saying. I think they're
we
Novi
just keep
Catholic
the pride.
Central now.
We keep the pride, from
All right.
Detroit from day one. We're born in Detroit,
So, Anthony, the good thing about today is Terry Foster, he's actually never tried 8 Mile Vodka, so we're going to give him his first sip right after this broadcast.
First sip. I want my first bottle. What are you talking about?
first bottle. How about that?
I got you, T-Foss. I got you, T-Foss. We'll get you a bottle for sure.
Okay, sounds great. The bottle looks great. I hope if the booze is half as good as the bottle, man, you got a winner here.
I think so. I think the booze is good, man. It's very smooth, and it's been doing really well for us, thank God.
Now, do you just do vodka?
As of right now, yes. We just do the vodka. We just took it over literally in September. So we've kind of just really, it's gone a lot faster than we thought it would. So, we're just working hard to get the name out there, get the bottle, get the taste, get it in people's hands, and let them know how good it really is.
Brother, let me tell you, when the booze is smooth, you got a winner.
Yep, it is smooth, man. We're doing.
It's just the look of it, the taste, the way it just goes down so smooth. Like, this is a winner, and it's just as Detroit as could get. Literally born in Detroit right here with 8 Mile Vodka.
Exactly.
So you excited opening day today, baby? What you thinking?
Oh, it's going to be good, man. It's literally a holiday for Metro Detroit, and everyone takes off work except for me. I just make sandwiches all day. But I'll be down there at some point, and, I'm excited for the season. These guys are a lot of young guys, and I think the Tigers are going to surprise some people, and they're going to take their lumps. But, we're going to hopefully get these guys get some experience, and then the next year or two we'll be good to go.
Nice.
Yeah, I get excited for baseball season when it's really warm because my thing is I like going to the right field, drinking a few beers and probably some 8 Mile Vodka this year, and just kind of hanging out with people and talking and having a great time. That's to me is baseball.
About.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. It's just getting together, seeing everybody. Eventually the team will support that as well, and we'll watch the team as well. But it's all about meeting people and getting together and gathering, and hopefully the pandemic is past us a little bit by the time June, July hits, and we'll be in a much better spot to be able to do all that.
Yeah. You know what else is big about baseball season? Getting that first Tiger cap. You got to get a different Tiger cap every season. I got an all white one, an all black one, the traditional one. So I got all kinds of ones that are just kind of floating around. Can't wear them today because it's cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I brought my Scully too.
So I wore my stupid Lions hat today because it's the only thing that I could find.
Well, Anthony is the only one talking right now that has actually experienced an opening day and has been part of a professional organization. What are players going through today? What are they feeling?
Listen, as much as some of those guys are so experienced, it's always nerve-wracking that first day. You don't want to go out there. You've been playing in Florida all year, or the first, for a month or so. It's cold up here. You have the jitters. It's always a brand new season, and you're definitely a little nervous out there, especially pitchers. We always have, hitters aren't expected to do much the first week or so. Now they get acclimated to the climate and just to everything. But pitchers, you don't throw strikes and it's cold, that's game over. You can get set down really quickly. So you really got to come strong and throw strikes, and the cold will help you out as a pitcher. Those guys are a couple stingers, a couple foul balls. Man, their hands hurt. Hands are cold, so you just got to throw strikes and get out there.
Yeah, I figure it's got to be a little bit of a shock because you're in Florida or Arizona, whatever, and I'm not saying it's 80 degrees down there, but it's at least 50 or 60 degrees down there. Most of the time, 70. But when you come up here, does that cold just kind of hit you right off the bat? And
it does, guys. It is a lot colder on the field than it is in the stands, or just in the surrounding area. Just an open field, so it's a lot colder. But you have your juice going, you're feeling good, you're hyped up, you're sweating, but you got to keep those fingers cold or warm. That's the only thing. The fingers, and then in between innings is tough as well. But especially for hitters, they got to keep their bats warm, their hands warm, and you got to go up there with an approach, And it's a different deal when it's cold like this.
Yeah. Well, Anthony told me not only are you doing great things in the city with 8 Mile Vodka and your sandwich shops, you're also, a former Tiger and a hometown boy. So we appreciate you spending some time with us this morning, man.
Anytime, guys. It's a pleasure to be on, and you guys are doing a great job over there, man. I'm really loving the shows and all of them, and can't wait to see what's next with us, with 8 Mile, with Born in Detroit, and with Woodward Sports.
Heck yeah, man. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's do it, boys. Have a good day out there.
All right.
Hopefully I'll come by and see you over at Brass Rail.
Heck yeah.
Sounds like a nice young man.
He is a nice young man. And we got to give a shout out to also not only them, but MyBookie, mybookie.com. If you guys want to gamble on today's game, go place your bets, but make sure you use the promo code Woodward when you sign up, and that way you can match 50% of your deposit, your first deposit up to 50%. So you put in $1,000, you're getting that money. When we come back, we got a little bit more with Terry Foster, and we got Fish Facts coming up live from the Brass Rail downtown Detroit opening day.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com.
Welcome back. It's opening day. We are live in Detroit at the Brass Rail. My name is Stick. I got Joey here, Terry Foster. We got about 5 more minutes with Terry Foster. And Terry, what is your plans for the rest of the day today?
Well, I just want to say I feel bad right now.
Why?
Because there's not going to be as many people downtown. There's not going to be as many parties. And I was going to take my son, Mr. Wiggles over here. Art. I was going to take him around and show him opening day, but it's not going to be the traditional opening day.
Right.
So it's going to be a little bit different, but we'll find some things to go into. Maybe I'll take him to some of my favorite spots, and we'll be the only ones there, but that's okay.
Right. Yeah.
But I wanted to show him what it's really like. So a lot of it's going to be missing because I don't see a million people running around downtown yet.
No, I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock, and there's there's probably like 15 people in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's
But
wild.
you usually see them outside floating around, don't know where to go. And
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, we were all able to park.
Which never happens on a
Right.
opening day. We got the good parking spot, so that's a good reason for you to come downtown.
Well, you can park anywhere because of Ponytail.
Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good with Ponytail.
I met that guy about 3 years ago.
In a good way or a bad way?
Good way.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get a ticket. He
There
was
you
he was in here, and giving out tickets to people.
Yeah.
but he's hilarious.
That's what he does, man. So yeah, I'm glad you're taking Art around today.
Mm-hmm.
And Art needs to have a good day. He needs to see the city.
He's never been to opening day.
I know, and for this to be his first opening day, it's nice because it's kind of like easing him into it. But if he compares this to next year,
Yeah, next year is going to be
Woo!
crazy.
Next year is going to be like 3 years. It's going to be like St. Patrick's Day, too. 3 years without it in Detroit. Next year is going to explode.
Man, you told me that last year.
Well, I thought by now we'd be clear of this
told
shit.
me that last year.
But I think we're going to go to the Avalon Bakery. I'm going to get him some treats.
Okay.
That's
Because
awesome.
he doesn't drink.
Yeah. All right, got to warn you. He's gluten.
So,
he's gluten-free. He's gluten-free.
Oh, gluten-free?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gluten-free.
Yeah, so he's got to drink gluten-free beer or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
And, maybe I'll give him some bottle service here. We'll see. But, no, he doesn't drink. Well, we can do bottle service
Art,
with 7-Up.
Can you grab us a couple cups, some small cups real quick?
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
We popping bottles?
It's opening day.
Supporting a local business.
Got to get a little liquid
Do
courage
you
in
know
us.
his new name, Art?
Rachel Maddow?
No.
Oh.
Mr. Peabody.
Mr. Peabody.
Mr. Peabody, you said that.
Have you seen a picture of Mr. Peabody?
I have not. Nope.
So you need to Google that sometimes.
Who is Mr. Peabody?
Mr. Peabody is
that the cartoon character?
Is a cartoon character.
I think I know who you're talking
He's
about.
He's a dog.
Yes.
His owner is Sherman.
Yep.
He's a smart guy and he wears glasses, so he's Mr. Peabody.
That's awesome. Our opening day plans is after this, me and Joey are going to go walk around and attack the city. Like that, we want to check it out. We want to we're going to take the Woodward Sports Zot Gladiator all around and try to talk to people.
Oh, that thing is a woman pickup thing.
Yeah,
It's a tank.
it's a nice one.
Terry always going towards women.
Art.
Always, first thing out of Terry's mouth. It's a woman.
No. Terry knows how you think.
100%.
So don't play this. Oh, what?
It's crazy. Look out there. You see some snow coming down right now.
Yeah, it's Detroit, baby.
Yeah.
And then by Sunday, it's going to be 80 degrees, and that's not me cracking a joke. Like, that's
No,
legit.
it's supposed to be 70.
Yeah, that's legit.
That's crazy.
It was warm yesterday, cold today, and then tomorrow is supposed to be warmer. Not warm, but it's going to be 50-something. Then the weekend is going to be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But this always happens. You get that 30-degree day, windy on opening day, and then the next time they play, it's like 80.
Right.
So I think the gods punish us because we're having such a good time.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're going to allow you to have opening day, but we're going to make you suffer a little bit.
Right.
I'm blaming Whitmer. Whitmer's the one that brought us this snow.
You can't blame her for the weather.
Yeah, come on. You can blame her for a lot of things, but not the weather. So thank you for joining us, Terry.
I had a pleasure.
Have a great opening day. Do you want to do a slap shot real quick?
Sure, why not?
Do you have it in you to slap me?
No, I'm not going to slap you.
No, smack the shit out of him one time.
This is a new thing we want to start here. We're calling it the slap shot.
It's the slap shot. First ever slap shot. We'll be there first slap shot.
I can't hit people.
Just one time.
Art, come here and slap me.
I feel no.
Yeah.
One time. Smack him.
Like hard though?
Hard. It's a slap shot.
I don't want to get my ass beat out.
It's okay.
We got do it. He said it's okay.
Now?
Yep.
Wait, dude. April Fools. We were kidding.
Oh!
That was the softest smack I've seen.
Smack my boss, I'm happy.
Yeah, it was good.
No, I heard skin.
Yeah, no.
I just feel bad about hitting people.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
Our first ever slap shot.
That's great.
I'm glad you were here. Yeah.
What a man.
And I'm going to be going around the city and letting that happen.
Let's do that.
Okay.
With the
let people slap you?
Every week I got to do a slap shot. That was part of our deal.
Yep.
Did I do the first one?
You did the first slap shot.
Hey, real quick before I go, you know people here are really mad at you and Joey.
Oh, man.
Who?
Everybody that works here.
Okay.
Because you guys go, everybody to get my little Coney. And they've never had a Coney dog.
Oh, yeah. I'm sick of them whining about that
shit. Our car
shit.
holds 5 people. You could come with us anytime you want.
No.
Honestly,
You can't fill the back with a couple Conies for the fellas here?
You know what? They can get their own damn Conies.
You know what we should have done? We should have got them Conies yesterday, Stick, because that was the worst Coney dog I've had in my
we
life.
went to Motor City Coney on Oakland and 6 Mile.
I heard that place.
That would have been a one and done. They'd have said, hey, you know what? Never bring back Conies. So we should have done it yesterday.
Yep. So thank you for joining us, Terry. We got Fish coming up next with Fish Facts live from the Brass Rail. Have a great time downtown, Terry. Make sure if you see Terry downtown, you take a picture and you tweet him.
And the person with me is going to be my son, Mr. Peabody.
Yeah, Art. Mr. Slapshot, Art. Let's take a break. We'll be right back with Fish.
Morning, Art. Morning, D-Mac.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
Hire a graduate
of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Welcome back. It's the Morning Woodward Show live from the Brass Rail opening day 2021. Detroit Tigers baseball playing at 110 right across the street at Comerica Park. We are at the Brass Rail, and it is now time for Mr. Fish's Facts. Fish, you ready for your facts, buddy? What you got today?
Oh, I like these microphones.
You like them?
Yeah, they make me feel professional.
Well, you want to be a sports broadcaster, right?
That's the end goal, yeah.
So this is what you're going to have to wear. Like, this is what the pros wear. This is what that's why we're doing this.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
You like them better than the mics at the studio?
They're both good.
Okay.
Europe, by the way, they have lip mics. You guys know? Yeah, lip mics.
Lip mics?
So you have a mic, you hold it up to your, like that. It blocks out the wind.
Okay.
So they say they're better than these.
Really?
It blocks out the wind.
All right. Well, what you got for your facts for opening day, Fish? Are they opening day facts?
That was the fact. They got lip mics in Europe.
Sure. We start with basketball.
Okay, opening day.
Yep. Today's opening day. Devin Booker.
Of the Tigers.
He scored 45 points yesterday. It's the 6th in his career. No other Sun has more than 2 in franchise history.
Okay, I like that. And who you got next?
All right, we have a teenager, Anthony Edwards, who has done some good stuff. Most points per game in a month by a teenager in NBA history with a minimum of 10 games. Carmelo Anthony is 27.1. Your favorite player is 26.3. You can guess who that is. And Anthony Edwards has 24.2. That's LeBron James, by the way, at 26.3.
Good old LeBron.
Yeah, you love that guy.
I do not.
All right, we have players who are averaging 27, 7, and 7 on 50 and 40% shooting. Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic.
I like it.
LeBron James has done it 6 times, and Michael Jordan and Louis Bird have also done it.
That's good company
So
right
we
there.
have 2 players who've done it in March.
All right.
So pretty impressive.
All right, Fish, enough with your facts. Enough of your facts today. I want to talk to you about opening day.
Okay.
This is your first opening day, right?
Yes.
What are you expecting, or what have you heard about opening day, or what do you want out of this day? I know I just asked you 3 questions in a row, but answer them all.
What do I want?
Yeah, like what do you want to experience today, or do you just want to check everything out?
Yeah, that's basically it. Just enjoy the city of Detroit.
Yeah. Where haven't you been that you would like to go in Detroit today? Like Sweetwater, you want some wings, you know, do you want to go to MG? Do you want to go to the casino? You can't go to the casino
not
just
yet.
Just yet.
Not
but
yet.
But, do you want pizza here from the Brass Rail? I want to make you have a great opening day, Fish.
Like, what would make your day?
Yeah.
Let's line up the entire day for what we got to experience on your first day.
Can I bring that waitress back?
I'd have a good day just being here.
Okay. You're such a simple man. I love it.
I try to be simple and flexible.
Yeah. That's the way I like my women, too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Fish, well, we want to hang out with you today. We're going to take you around. We're going to take out the Woodward Sports Jeep, and maybe we'll go around and hang out and talk to people and let them get to know Fish, okay?
These are the bees we're going to be passing out, Fish. Trust me, just wear these, and you might want to give them to somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe the waitress, maybe somebody else.
I've been doing them. I've done like 80 of them.
80 of them. Yeah, they go over the headphones here, buddy. There we go.
Well, I'm not going to be wearing these for much longer, so it's all fine.
All right. Well, Fish, you're going to be walking around Detroit with the rest of our promo team. It's going to be a fun day. I'm glad you're down here for your first opening day. I'm glad you get to experience it with us. And anything that you need to make your day better, please ask me or Joey, because we want you to have a great opening day above anybody else in this room right now.
100%.
Got it. I will take that into consideration.
All right. Thank you, Fishy. It is now time for Joey's Dumbass of the Day.
And this dumbass actually is from right here in the Brass Rail Pizza Bar from yesterday when we were setting up.
Nice.
So if you follow me on Instagram or any social media, I posted this on my story. It's at Joey Radio. And he was at the bar, right? So there was two guys and one
two fellas
woman
on a date with
in the
her.
middle. And I
making
just
her
want you
pay.
to watch this video right here.
Come on, look, she filling that out slow, waiting to see if they say, no, I got you, girl. Rookie mistake. How you making her? Two fellas on a date with her, and they making her pay. Come on, look, she filling that out slow, waiting to see if they say, no, I got you, girl, don't worry.
No. Fish, that's where we're going to start, Fish. Anytime you go out with a woman, you got to pay the bill, especially there's two guys there with her. They make her pay the bill.
Maybe she wanted to.
Listen, I get it.
Even if she wants to, you don't let her. That's the point.
I know that you're a proud, strong, independent woman. That's beyond the whole point. I don't want you to say that. It's just the respect factor that the men got to pay for her. People were replying saying, oh, well, maybe that she's the boss. Come on. That's the basics right there, Stick.
Right. No, that's the basics. You pay.
You pay.
Especially if there's two dudes there. At least split it, bro. But, yeah, it's a tough look, and Joey was creeping on him from up here.
I was creeping on him. You look at cleavage from above here. I just look at the guys that aren't doing what they got to do as a man.
I want to take Fish Cam and kind of show you how the party's developing right here downtown. So this is a look at the Brass Rail.
Yeah.
I'm blocking myself, but this is a look at the Brass Rail right now. We got people lining up at the bar.
Hey, we see you guys at the bar. How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Woodward Sports, let's go!
Let's go!
So, yeah, we're going to be here all day. The Baligian and Bell show is up next. This is where we're going to be. You see the truck out front. You see the DJ setting up. It's going to be a beautiful day here downtown Detroit. Different opening day than we think we've ever experienced, and I can't wait to get down here and just experience what is going on.
Is that DJ Chrome?
That's DJ Chrome. You got DJ Godfather over there. You got Samir over there. Like, we got a squad in the building today.
It's going to be a fun day.
It is. So
this is our open invite to you to come on down at the Brass Rail Bar here in Detroit, and it's not just a bar, Fish. It's a pizza bar.
Yes. So thank you guys for coming. Opening day. Tigers 2021. Hopefully they get that W today, start off the season, and just happy opening day, Detroit. You've deserved this day. We've earned this day. It's almost time for summer to be here, and that's what opening day means to me. Summer's just around the corner. Charge! Have a great day. Baligian and Bell will be broadcasting live starting at 11 right here on Woodward Sports from the Brass Rail.